and release. Find your center. Find your balance. Hey, Master. No, not now. I'm finding Zen. I'm finding peace. No, you've got a spider on you. What? Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to set up your tarantula's enclosure like your tarantula is a Buddhist monk. Now today I'm using a Texas Tan Tarantula, which is a great tarantula to use for a project like this because they don't make big webs, they don't have high humidity requirements, and they do a lot of digging, so they make it very personable. So this is a really cool species to work with. You can also do Arizona Blondes, Texas Browns, you know, but this is my little monk. Her name is Yamashina. It's Russian for the machine, and I've had her forever. You guys have seen her in so many different videos, but we're gonna reset up her enclosure today and make it look pretty nice. So to start it out, I'm just gonna use some faunacraft that I have, the desert tesserae, so that way the tarantula can dig really nicely. And then I'm gonna use some Chip's new product, Microchip, which is great for arachnids, different insects, different things like that. It's real small, it's just real nice to use for different things like this. And this is also gonna help keep some of that dust down to where it doesn't stick to the side so much when your tarantula goes through digging and doing its own things. This kind of helps keep everything settled down. So I'm going to start with the faunacraft because that's what I want on the bottom. That's the stuff that we put at the very bottom. It's very nice. Spread this out to where there's enough for the bottom to be filled up, but you got to remember that this tarantula is going to be digging, so I'm going to add a good nice tall layer. This way, even if your tarantula digs a little bit, you still have the bottom covered and you don't have different pieces that are plastic at the bottom, so it really helps with the aesthetic. Now onto the microchip. Now this bag actually has a nice little tear thing at the top, which I completely didn't use because I don't plan on using the whole bag for this, but I'm definitely using this whole bag tonight. And I mixed it in just a little bit, that way you still have the microchip on top, but you do get the chip in the bottom, and that's gonna help hold it down, help the natural digging of the tarantula. So if you really think about it, the tarantula's digging is like when you have one of those little sand scrapers, and it's therapeutic. It helps you rake, and little sand rakes, whatever they are. And to get right to decorating, I got these very monastery monk looking pieces here, and I'm just gonna set those right in. And I really like this one because the tarantula can burrow up underneath, build its nest around it as it digs up against it. So I like to usually set it pretty close to the wall of the edge there. This one, it already just has a loop. The tarantula can go in and out as it pleases as it digs. So I imagine all the dirt's gonna end up on these sides here. But I've got this big bonsai tree. This was supposed to go in an aquarium, but I got it and I'm putting it in here because it just helps the feng shui of things. And I'll put it against this other wall here so the tree goes over like a little canopy. Very natural, helps fill the space and the feng shui. Add our garnishes here. We got these little garnish plants. Our water dish. Our water needs to go right in the middle, and that's going to bring things together. And you really want to bury it in there, so that way it's like a pond, and you can imagine tiny little koi just swimming around. And more little garnishes. We've got little tiny Buddhas. Look at them. They're so tiny. We'll put one right here against this side, just sitting in there. And then put one on the other side, just sitting there. Kind of lean it back because they're so tiny. Shot glass, just put it in there. Fills it right up, right to the top. It's perfect. Shot glass. Now we have Yamashina. So now she can go, she can meditate, she can do all the monk things that she wants to do, even though she's a Texan spider. Let's plug it in and check it out. And that's it. It's super simple, but it's a great design. It's something that's a little more out of the norm. Everyone and their dog does the desert design, and I get it. That's where they're from. You know, they're from here in Texas, and you know, it's a great design. And it's a great thing to have. It's very natural, but might as well change it up a bit. You're meeting all of the tarantula's needs, so might as well make it a little extra nice for you to look at. So this is going up on my shelf right there in the living room to where everyone can see that this is Yamashina. She meditates, she does yoga. She's such a nice tarantula. So let me know, what's a different design that you might do for an enclosure? Something a little different, a little out of the norm? Let me know down below. I've got a couple different ideas and I'll start rolling them out, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification while you're at it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see y'all next time. If you guys enjoy this channel and you really like the videos and you want to help support it, I've got a couple different ways you can do it. I've got Patreon and PayPal, and then I've got some affiliate links with some of the products that you see down below. So check it out. I definitely appreciate you guys.